One.
Hey everybody, this is the second episode of WWE Locker Talk, the show everything WWE, past, present, and future. With me always my co-host Colton.
Nice to be here, Matt.
And tonight we're going to be talking about WWE Fastlane that just wrapped up, some of the results and some of our notes. As you, if you're following our Twitter feed, we had a lot of notes going on about that.
That we did.
Overall, it was kind of a trash pay-per-view in my eyes. A lot of leading up storylines.
I'm not gonna lie, I was fairly bored throughout most of the pay-per-view. I feel like a lot of the crowd was. I was very disappointed in the crowd for this pay-per-view. Memphis obviously is one of the great wrestling towns in the old territory days, but the crowd just didn't really seem to be into it very much until the last two matches. So I was really disappointed in that. But yeah, overall a few highlights, a few lowlights. So I'd say about an average pay-per-view.
Yeah, it had its high points. We're going to start this show off with the oddly first place match, the tag team match, the 6-man tag team match, pardon me, featuring Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, Ryback, and on the other side of the ring, Seth Rollins, Big Show, and Kane. It was overall pretty solid, fast match.
Yeah,
they didn't have a whole lot of time. Big Show and Kane actually looked pretty agile, which I haven't seen since about 1996.
I haven't seen Kane get a pin on a pay-per-view since 96 either.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed in WWE not letting Dolph Ziggler or Seth Rollins do basically anything in this match. It was really just Ryback, Rowan, Big Show, Kane. What do you think?
Rowan was in the match a long time against Big Show and Kane, but Randy Orton's back, so that's what we need to take from this match. The Viper's back. It's about damn time. That's all I got to say. It's about damn time.
All right, moving on to our second match. We're going to go with the Divas match next to talk about, which was some hot garbage. Not to step on anyone's toes on that one. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good wrestling, in my opinion.
I will say I definitely enjoyed watching The Walking Dead during this match. A lot of great things happened. There was a car and a lot of zombies were getting run over. It was very exciting for me. But yeah, typical about what we thought the match would go. The bad guy or girl in this case cheats to win. She was used a few times in this pay-per-view. But yeah, just a match. I don't know.
All right, quick break from the matches to talk about the promo by Bray Wyatt. I saw on Twitter someone said they can't watch Bray Wyatt's promos because they bore her to death. And I strongly disagree. I think they're very tasteful. I think he is a poet with words. I think it puts a shiver down your spine when he talks.
Yeah, I agree. Great promo. However, not going to be a great match at WrestleMania. I just don't want to see The Undertaker wrestle again. I don't see a need for him to wrestle again. He didn't look good last year, and he can't be any better in better shape this year. So, great promos, but inevitably, I'm not going to be invested in this match because I just don't want to see it.
All right, moving right along. We're talking about the blood feud, brother versus brother, in what was, as was expected, a great athletic match with the soon turning insane Stardust and Goldust. Goldust prevails, pulls out the victory out of nowhere.
I did not see that coming.
I give this match 6.5, 7 stars out of 10.
Yeah, I thought they could have let him do a little bit more. It was a little slow at the beginning, but I thought the promo and the backstage fight at the end really pulled it all together. Great stuff by Stardust at the end there with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Good stuff at the end.
All right, next we're going to talk about my boy Dean Ambrose out there fighting it up, and what was a fantastic match. I lost all respect for Bad News Barrett, however. All respect.
I disagree. Not a very good match, just a filler match to get them to WrestleMania. They had a little bit of action. Obviously, they didn't get a lot of time, but yeah, I like where this leads to, though. I like Dean Ambrose taking the title from Wade Barrett. That makes Wade Barrett hungry to get the title back, and it makes Dean Ambrose even a little more crazy before WrestleMania. Provides a little extra tick to so he can actually have the title and have it be officially his walking out of Levi Stadium, the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania.
All right, moving along to what I think was the second best match of the night. The tag match, of course, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd with hashtag the best ringside diva against the Usos with high impact, flying powerhouse, Swiss Superman everywhere. It was great. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. The Usos had a great run out there. I think Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are going to do the titles right.
I don't know what to say. It's a great match in an overall semi-dull pay-per-view. Just you don't see a lot of tag matches that really go back and forth like this one did. I commend all four of those guys for putting on a great show. It was just really great. For a long time, I thought that was going to be the only highlight of the night. Watching those guys tear it down. I hope we get to see more of this, man. It was really fun to watch. I very much enjoyed that match until I thought it was going to be best. But thankfully, as I'm sure we'll talk about in a little bit, Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan did pretty good for themselves. So we'll get to that.
How good did Rousseff look out there? I'm sorry. How good did John Cena make Rousseff look out there?
I was bored through that match, man. I couldn't get into it. I tried to get into it. You know, there was a lot of big, heavy hitting, but I just couldn't get into it. A few botches in the match. Camera angle just blatantly showing John Cena calling the match. Breaking kayfabe, as you will. People believe that's still a thing. But it was a good match, I guess. Sets into WrestleMania pretty well, but I just really wasn't entertained with it very much.
Fair enough. Let's move on to the finale and quite possibly the greatest match of 2015 so far, not including NXT, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm talking about Roman Reigns, the Beast, against Mighty Mouse Daniel Bryan. Fantastic. Daniel Bryan looked great. Roman Reigns looked strong, which is the point here.
They both look great, yes.
The crowd got behind Roman Reigns, which is great news for the future. Great news for WrestleMania, and very bad news for the 1-21, the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, just great match. A lot of fun, high energy stuff. A lot of brutal kicks and punches and just great stuff. Really entertaining match. I think both and I were expecting for Daniel Bryan to carry the match and make Roman Reigns look good, but I felt that Reigns did a pretty good job of making himself look good in this match.
And now we have proof that Reigns can last over 20 minutes in a match.
He can do it.
All right, so that is our recap of Fastlane, everyone. Thanks for staying tuned afterwards. I know it was a semi-par pay-per-view, but hopefully this episode of Locker Talk was an above-par Locker Talk episode. Stay tuned for next week when we have our Hall of Fame picks. We have each drafted 4 people, and we will make a case for each one. Colton, do you have anything?
I think this has been one of the top 2 best Locker Talks we've ever done. That's just me, but it's definitely top 2 for me. I'm glad we did this episode, and I look forward to doing more post pay-per-view matches. Look forward to the next one right after WrestleMania, which may be a special one. We're not sure yet, but it might be a special post WrestleMania Locker Talk episode. But if I have anything else to say, Push Rider.
Whoa.
You know it.